Dear viewers, today we're going to talk about housing crisis and migration issue in Australia. Recently, we have seen that a huge anti-immigration rally all over Australia. So the question of housing crisis and migration has come to the forefront. Now, we're going to look at what are the main reasons behind this crisis. From our research, we have found that the first and foremost is the housing crisis is not migration driven. It is more about structural. How? Australia's housing crisis mainly stems from insufficient supplies due to planning restrictions, zoning laws, slow approval process, also underinvestment in affordable housing, and so on. Another important factor is land use and policies. Often city councils and state governments restrict high density housing and in a well serviced area, so it creates artificial problem of supply. So this is the main number one cause. Important thing, we have found that migrants typically don't own new homes. When they first arrive to Australia, they don't buy homes, they just rent. Domestic investors and property land bankers have had much bigger impact on inflating property prices. Next important evidence we will look at is economic evidence. Productivity Commission 2021 and RBA research have found that migration contributes to housing demand modestly compared to structural and policy factors. Also, historical trends show that even during the period of low migration, there is an affordability crisis, as we have seen during COVID-19, 2020 and 2021. That time there was low migration, but house prices and rents surged due to low supply and investor activity. Next important point we would like to discuss is migrants often revitalize housing markets. They often help sustain regional housing markets by moving into underpopulated areas, and this is how they contribute to the local infrastructure and they stop the decline of the regional housing market as well. The last point I would like to focus on is that scapegoating migrants distracts from the real solutions. Through political debate, blaming the migrants can oversimplify the debate but shifts the attention away from the government's responsibility to build more affordable housing, to reform zoning and planning laws, and to address speculative investment and tax loopholes. Also, scapegoating migrants fuels xenophobia and distracts from the systemic failures that drive housing shortages.